Andrew Neil has shut down Ian Blackford during a tense exchange on social media after the SNP chief hit out at the UK government for not supporting plans to hand a £500 tax-free bonus to healthcare workers in Scotland. Nicola Sturgeon announced proposals to give NHS staff and social care workers a one-off tax-free bonus of £500 as a thank-you payment for their hard work during the coronavirus pandemic. The First Minister confirmed the plans at an SNP virtual conference as part of a £180 million package that would benefit over 300,000 staff, including nurses, porters and residential care workers. However, the devolved Scottish Government does not have the power to enforce the bonus without the approval of Prime Minister Boris Johnson. The Treasury has since knocked back the idea and directed the SNP to the £8.2 billion of extra funding provided to the Scottish Government to help support people, business and public services. The department added taxes from these payments already go to Scotland and the SNP had the power to gross up the payment if it wishes. On Twitter, Mr. Blackford branded the response by the Treasury appalling and demanded an immediate U-turn. Responding to the SNP Westminster leader on the media platform, Mr. Neil questioned how a bonus payment could be exempt from taxes and called on Mr. Blackford to provide some examples. Reacting to a statement by the Treasury, Mr. Blackford wrote, "This is appalling." The Tory Treasury appears to be rejecting the Scottish Government's plea to lift its tax on Nicola Sturgeon's £500 thank you payment to NHS and social care workers. Boris Johnson must order an immediate U-turn on his bid to punish NHS and care workers. Mr. Neil then said, "How can a bonus be tax-free?" Mr. Blackford replied, "It is in the gift of the UK government to make it so, as happens with certain payment." The veteran political commentator then fired back and called for further evidence. He said, "Give me some examples." The tense exchange attracted a huge debate on Twitter and Mr. Neil was then directed to a list of approved tax-free payments, such as travel expenses, meal subsidies and training costs by a user on the platform. The political broadcaster was unwavering and insisted they did not cover the tax-free bonus proposed to healthcare workers.